Virgin Islanders and belongers are being told that there are about 603 jobs available under the Labor Management System (LMS). This was revealed by Workforce Development Manager at the Department of Labor and Workforce Development, Roxanne Dewitt Toussaint. She made these comments at the District 3 job fair last weekend.
So I have people calling me every day because as the workforce development manager, when you submit an entry on the new labor management system and the entry has expired, then it comes to my unit and we look over all of the applicants. I want to let all of you that are here today know that the labor management system, which is the system that has been created to automate all of our labor processes, currently have on 555 jobs. Am I correct, Leo? It's 603. So I looked at it yesterday and today it has on 603. So I'm encouraging everybody that is here today, because we usually only focus on registering locals, but today we'll register anybody that want to get onto the labor management system and be able to view the 603 jobs. So once those jobs are posted there, and some of you are familiar, once the jobs are posted there and they expire, then they come to my unit. My unit basically operates off of Section 117 of the Virgin Islands Labor Code. If a Virgin Islander is qualified, then if a belonger or Virgin Islander is qualified, then they're to be given first preference. We also look at Section 2A of the Virgin Islands, that employment opportunities are supposed to be fair and balanced and ensure that Virgin Islanders take preference. We also deal with training and development of Virgin Islanders to ensure that they're rightly placed in the job market of the Virgin Islands. We look out for our people. That is what we do.
Meanwhile, Acting Labor Commissioner Movin Hastings said it is important that everyone register on the labor management system, whether they are employed or not.
As of 2 weeks ago, we just launched a new dashboard on the system. And this one is the Labor Relations Unit. So it means that if you're employed in the Virgin Islands and you want to make a dispute, whether or not you're an employer or an employee, the only way now that you can make a dispute to the Labor Department is to log on with your password and go in and make a dispute to this department. So basically, I'm telling you guys, if you want to make a labor dispute against your employer or the employer against your employee, the only way you can do that now is via the labor management system. So we're asking every single resident on the island, you must be registered on the labor management system. And I'm speaking to the employers now. Once you've done the LMS training and you've entered all your employees, even the local employees or the Virgin Islanders must be registered as employees under that system. So the only way that they can make a dispute is through that. And what that does for local Virgin Islanders, it also gives you the avenue to log onto the system and look and see what vacancies there are in the Virgin Islands. As Mr. Sain just said, we have 603 jobs available in the Virgin Islands right now on the labor management system. What we're finding is this. We're finding that it seems like everyone else throughout the world is registering and applying for jobs. But Virgin Islands and the Virgin Islands don't know about the system, not applying. So what happens when, I'll pick at Caribbean Sellers. What happens when Caribbean Sellers is looking for a store clerk or a delivery driver or a service worker, and I only get 5 applications and they're non-Virgin Islanders, and they get to Saint? She is forced to give that job to someone who is not from the Virgin Islands. So I don't want you blaming the Labor Department when we are approving work permits because you as Virgin Islanders are not applying for these jobs.